It is Saturday, June 8th. It is almost noon, which means my audition is about, I'm gonna say it's like 30 minutes away. I just got to the audition venue, gave myself some time to like relax and maybe do a warm-up before I go in. Today's the big day. I spent like an hour last night just running through it with Daniel, and he gave me a lot of helpful tips. So yeah, between practicing it with my friend Leslie and with Daniel, I feel very prepared. When you're at this point, you're this far, right about to audition, really the only thing left to do is just do your best and, you know, accept that mistakes might be made, accept that it might not be as perfect as you practiced it when you were at home. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in there and do my best and have fun. It's a great opportunity just so that people can know who I am. And so I'm gonna just go in there and be myself and be proud of who I am, and hopefully that will come across as like, hey, this is me. I'm very happy to be here, and you know, hire me please. The funny thing about auditions, it's a lot like roller coasters, because you get all these nerves right before going on, and then afterwards you're like, it's like you had whiplash, like it just went by so fast. Before auditions, I usually lose all of my appetite. I can't eat anything. I can just drink maybe water. And so I got these HEB like nutritional shakes, and I think this is all I can stomach right now because yeah, just my stomach and everything, all the nerves, just doesn't let me eat until after the audition. And usually after the audition, I'm like so high on adrenaline that I usually like go get something sweet or some like junk food and stuff. I don't know, it just makes me feel good after an audition. Just to remind you guys, like after you go to an audition, take the day. Like if you don't have work, take the day for yourself. Do something fun, hang out with friends, with a loved one, or just relax at home. Because, you know, auditions are a lot emotionally and mentally, especially when you put a lot of work into it, and it can feel very high stakes. And so just all that adrenaline and nerves, you need some time to relax afterward. Ever since I started auditioning for stuff outside of school last year, I just made it a point to, after an audition, do something nice for myself, whether it's, you know, get a drink or go out with friends or spend time with my husband, do my nails. Like I try to do something fun because you deserve it. We deserve it. Like you need to reward yourself for taking the step, because actually this is the part that a lot of people are scared to do, and I don't blame them. Auditioning is hard, so you should reward yourself when you are able to go to an audition and do your best. At least for me, it's helped me keep going, and having that system for myself of like work hard, play hard, really helps me to stay auditioning. If you're at this point in the video, write in the comments, break a leg. I'm about to go in, and I will talk to you guys afterwards. Okay, just got back to the car, did my audition. Like I said, it always goes by so fast. I mean, it's like a blur. It's all a blur, but I remember everything so vividly at the same time. Like walking onto the stage, standing on the green X, looking out into the crowd, saying my name, slating, doing the audition. I remember everything. It's just like, in the moment, I don't know, I just went somewhere else, I think. Like my soul like left my body and I was just performing. I don't know what happened there, but I think I did well. You know, I was at least able to, you know, I remembered my lines, I took my pauses. I had 2 points of reference I was looking to because of the monologue that I was doing. You know, I had my like object that I was speaking about, and then kind of a person I was speaking to. And then I think I delivered one thing like center. So I remembered those points of reference. I think, you know, I think I projected well enough. But yeah, things I could have done better probably, you know, my blocking and movement, I really can't remember. I don't know if I was like too nervous to focus, if I was actually like, you know, I'm hoping I wasn't fidgeting a lot with my feet, because I tend to do that when I'm on stage. I hope that, you know, I was grounded and that my blocking was very intentional. But you know, as soon as I walked out, I was smiling and I was like, there's no redo. You know, when you're practicing, you can redo it over and over. When you do the audition, there's no redos. You just do it and it's done, and then you go home. So that's kind of the pro and con of an audition, is like, once it's done, you can just let it go. Like, whatever happened in there, it's done. I can't go back in time and fix it and make it more perfect. And at the same time, that's a good thing, because it's like, I can release that now and focus on whatever comes next. And I really believe that if something is meant for you, it will happen. And so, you know, the people that were meant to be there were there. Hopefully I made a good enough impression with whoever I needed to make that impression on. Like, not just, you know, my mindset going in is like, I'm not going to blow everybody out of the water, but maybe there'll be one person who's like, hey, I see her potential. I can see her potentially doing this role. And so that's what I'm hoping will come out of it. When I came on, I know I had a big old smile and introduced myself, and I honestly was just happy to be there. So I hope that, if nothing else came across, that I was just happy to be there. And yeah, hopefully, you know, I delivered it in a way that made somebody feel something, I hope. And yeah, there was, I'm saying and yeah a lot, and like using all these, like, and because I'm still kind of not nervous anymore, but obviously, like, I still got a lot of adrenaline in my body, and I feel like I'm talking and thinking 1,000 miles per hour. But yeah, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna listen to like some calm music. I'm gonna go visit my mom and sister. We're gonna have a nice day together. And yeah, anybody out there who, you know, whether you're in Houston and you're in the middle of audition season, or you're in different cities, break legs. Don't be scared. Go out there, do the audition that scares you. Because I almost didn't do this audition. I thought, you know, maybe I wasn't ready, but you're never going to be ready if you just keep waiting. And honestly, making a mistake is not the end of the world. You have to show up for yourself, whether you're like perfect or not. And I really think even the most like trained actors, they still find things that they want to work on, and things that, you know, maybe they don't feel like they're perfect at yet. And there's just no such thing. And that's what I love about acting, is it's acting is a lot about like continual growth. Oh, that was another thing. During my audition, my throat almost got dry, but then I managed to like get over that. But that kind of freaked me out a little bit, because I was like I don't want to clear my throat. I'm just gonna keep talking, and thankfully, you know, I didn't choke or anything. Hey y'all, it is June 10th. It is about 10 p.m. and Daniel and I are starting our, oh, by the way, to anybody who's new to the channel, this is Daniel, my husband, and we are starting our 3.5-ish hour journey up to Midlothian, Texas, which is near Dallas. And Daniel here is going to be an extra on the set of the Chosen TV series. So we're both really excited. We are going to have to take some days off of work and rehearsal for this, but so worth it. And so yeah, we're gonna document a little bit of the trip. We made a Jack in the Box pit stop, and then it just hit me that this is actually our first trip that we're taking together, where, you know, we've taken trips together because I had a job that used to pay for me to travel. Yeah. But this is the first time that we're doing a trip ourselves, paying for the hotel, driving all the way there, like just the two of us. We've done road trips with family, we've flown with family, hotels usually, also family or work. And so yeah, this is like, after almost being married for a whole 4 years, we're finally taking a trip together, which is really exciting. And for something such as cool as Daniel being on a TV set, I think this is like a momentous occasion. And we're celebrating with Jack in the Box. Yep. Yeah.
2 tacos.
2 tacos, 2 chicken junior sandwiches. Yeah. That should be enough to hold us over for the 3.5 hours ahead of us. So, bye. Hey you guys, it's like 1:59, pretty much 2 in the morning. We just made it to the hotel. We're both very tired. But tomorrow's the big day, so we're gonna go get some sleep. And thankfully, Daniel's call time isn't until like 11. So we'll get to have like the free breakfast and get to sleep in a little bit. And I believe the place is gonna be close by, so hopefully no more long driving until we leave. So yeah. So today is Wednesday. We've officially been here. I think this is now our second full day that we've been here. And I just dropped Daniel off at his set. And so I kind of have the day to myself until he gets back. And I've come over here to the Joint Chiropractic, which we both have a membership at. And I think I'm gonna get an adjustment. And then from there, I don't know, I'm kind of in between either going back to the hotel and sleeping, and then the other option is spending the day up at Dallas. There's a couple things I want to do. I would like to go to their art museum, which is free to attend. So they have an art museum, they have an arboretum that I would really like to go see, which is like this botanical garden. I'm a huge fan of botanical gardens, so I might go do that. There's, I know, like a trolley that takes people around the main points of the city. So yeah, I guess we'll see what I end up doing. It will be one of those 3 things. Whatever I choose, I know I just want to have a fun day to myself and just explore. So it probably, you know, I guess that cancels out going back to the hotel.